This lesson is about aligning your will with divine will and recognizing that what God wants for you is actually what you want deep down. It helps dismantle the belief that you have separate interests or conflicting desires. The ego tells us that God's will might be different from our own, which creates resistance and fear. In reality, God's will is not about taking anything away from you, but giving you peace and happiness. When you stop resisting and align with divine will, you experience more clarity and ease. Holding on to grievances makes you feel separate from love, from truth, and from yourself. These grievances are distractions, temporary stories the ego clings to in order to stay in control. If you are experiencing darkness, confusion, or struggle, it's because you are choosing to hold on to grievances rather than allowing the light in. Darkness is not an external force. It exists only in your mind as the absence of light. The lesson reminds you that you can will the light into your experience at any moment. You are not powerless. You are in control of what you choose to focus on. Lesson 62. Forgiveness is my function. Focused on understanding the role of forgiveness in revealing our true self. Lesson 66. My happiness and my function are one, helped us realize that true happiness comes from fulfilling our divine purpose. Lesson 69, my grievances hide the light of the world in me, emphasized that grievances act as barriers to experiencing the light. Lesson 73 takes this further by saying, it's not just about removing grievances, it's about actively choosing light and aligning your will with a higher truth. This lesson shifts from a passive understanding of forgiveness to an active decision to see clearly and accept what is already yours. Instead of just reading or meditating, here's how you can actually practice this lesson in your daily life. 1. Start your day with a direct decision. The first thing in the morning, say to yourself, I will there be light. I want to see things clearly today. This isn't about begging for light. It's about deciding that you will allow it in. 2. Observe your reactions. Throughout the day, pay attention to moments when you feel irritated, upset, or stuck. Instead of analyzing the situation, recognize, I am blocking the light by holding on to this. Immediately ask yourself, do I want to keep blocking the light, or do I want to let it in? Even if you're not ready to let go of the grievance, just acknowledging that you could is enough to start shifting your perspective. 3. Use this lesson in conversations. If you find yourself in an argument or misunderstanding, mentally step back and ask, am I more interested in holding on to this grievance or in seeing clearly? This doesn't mean suppressing emotions. It means recognizing that clinging to resentment won't help you. Notice how often your ego tries to defend itself and use the lesson as a way to redirect your focus. 4. End the day by reviewing your choices. Before bed, take a few minutes to reflect. Where did I allow the light in today? Where did I resist it? Without judgment, decide that tomorrow you will choose light even more. Lesson 73 is an invitation to step out of struggle mode and recognize that peace is always available. It's not about waiting for light to appear. It's about recognizing that it has been there all along and simply deciding to see it.